Welcome to Brackit, everybody. My name is Katie Welge. I'm your host today, and I'm so excited to introduce our guest, sportscaster, sideline reporter, Olivia Harlan Dekker.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited to play. It's like real sports are back.
I know. This is kind of like the only kind of, sports thing we can do right now. So I'm super excited to have you here and play some bracket, a little March Madness bracket, if you will.
Yes.
But I was just going to kind of touch on, your career a little bit and just say, like, how did you get started? And, tell us how you kind of maybe your first game that you ever got to do. And I know you have a family, your family is definitely connected to sports through and through. But how did you get started and what's it been like for you?
Yeah, I've been with ESPN the last 5 years. This will be my 6th year. I cover college football and basketball. I do NFL on Westwood One Radio, and I do college basketball also on Big Ten Network. So I'm really, really busy football through basketball season, and then I do some tennis on CBS in the summer. So luckily that is still going on this summer as sports have unfortunately been canceled due to COVID-19. It's so nice to see people starting to get plans together. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then hopefully we have a college football season and I get back to work then as well. But it's been an awesome ride. I have been so lucky and I'm so appreciative of everyone who's helped me along the way, because from professors to various people at my internships, you never do any of this alone. So I'm so appreciative, and I think I have the best job in the world. I get to go to sports games for a living.
Okay, I agree with you. Absolutely. And Olivia, today your topic is favorite countries to visit, which is awesome.
Yes.
And
not that we're going anywhere soon, but it's still fun to think about it.
Yeah, I was going to say this totally gave me inspiration as to where I want to go once, hopefully we can travel again soon, but we'll see. This will do for now. This will be great. So let's do top 16. We have France and Portugal. Between the two, what did you go with?
I went with France again because I just love that country. And I studied abroad in college in Paris, so I spent a whole summer there and learned un peu français, not much, that was kind of it. And we went to Normandy and got to see where troops stormed the beaches of Normandy, which was fascinating and just so cool. So every part of France, I'm just so in love with. I don't think there's a bad part.
That's awesome. You got to see all that. Very, very cool. Okay, cool. So we have USA now and Jamaica.
I'm sticking with good old USA because, again, there's such variety. There's still so many places in our amazing country I want to go visit. And I think anytime you go, like even recently I went to San Diego and I hadn't spent much time there. And just spending time in San Diego, I was like, this is so amazing. And we have this, and we have New York, and we have the Rocky Mountains, and we have the Florida beaches. And I mean, it's just incredible. All the different variety of landscape, of climate, of culture all around our country. So again, it's hard to beat USA.
I totally agree. It's so true. All right, now at the bottom left, we have Bahamas and Greece.
Greece is so beautiful. It's like every picture you take, it could even be a blurry one on your phone, and it looks like one of those pre-programmed desktop pictures like on your computer. It's so beautiful. So it's just hard to compete with that beauty.
Agreed, for sure. All right, now we are down to Spain and Croatia. What did you pick?
Spain, because it just has a special place in my heart from our honeymoon in Barcelona, and Barcelona is such an amazing city. Again, one of my top European cities to go to, with Prague and Amsterdam and Paris. But I think Spain is just such an amazing culture, and they are so welcoming to visitors.
For sure. I don't blame you for that. That's a good pick for sure. Okay, down to our final four here.
Woo.
We made it. All right, we've got France and Greece. That's a tough one.
That is such a tough one. You've heard me blab on and on and on about both, but I chose Greece because of for this one, my thought process was that you've got 1 month left of your life to live. Where do you want to spend it? And to me, I want to be sitting on a cliff overlooking the Mediterranean in Greece.
Makes sense to me. Perfect answer. Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all. Again, Greece is taking the lead here.
Oh yeah.
And then going across, you have Thailand up against Spain. How did you decide and what did you pick?
Well, I was thinking of what my final two would be for my national championship. And I liked to keep it all with where we went on our honeymoon. So Spain. So now it has truly come down to our honeymoon, the two countries versus each other. But that gives me great confidence that we picked the right places to go to.
Yes. And two places I feel like mean a lot to you. So it makes sense. They have, you have connection to them. And yeah, so this is going to be tough. You have Greece and Spain up against each other.
Yes.
Your end all be all. Let's see if you're going to break people's brackets. What did you pick?
I picked Greece because I absolutely loved our time there. I could have flipped a coin though. It was so hard, but I had to pick Greece because I just think it's the most beautiful, best, juiciest, loveliest place I've ever been.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like you said, those Aperol spritz and just sit outside and you don't have to even probably be doing anything, just the views.
No, and work on tanning the spare skin. That's all I had to do.
I'm with you there. That's for sure. Need to get out of the house a little bit first, I guess.
Yeah.
Olivia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. And what a fun topic to talk about right now. It's just fun to even think about all this stuff.
Yes, thanks for giving everybody inspo and hopefully giving them some advice as to where they should go once this thing is lifted.
Absolutely. Yeah, very fun. If you want to keep up with some of my journey, you can check me out on Twitter @Olivia Dekker and on Instagram @Olivia Harlan Dekker.